Alright, quickly before I start, I'm giving away what I got in this video, so join my Discord, DM me with proof that you're subscribed to my channel, and I'll be giving you what I got within this video from the Spider Slayers. Also, this is one of the last videos I'll be uploading that was filmed initially with my old microphone. You'll be able to tell a very big difference. I'm going to be using my Not Wither goggles because I refuse to do dungeons, my Loving Storm chestplate with Ultimate Wise 5, as well as the Necrotic Storm leggings with Wisdom 5 and Necrotic Storm boots with Wisdom 5 as well. This one is not recombobulated. I know that's kind of poor of me. I'll be using my not recombobulated Wither Impact Dirty Valkyrie to kill the bosses. Of course, I'll be using an Aspect of the End, a legendary Aspect of the Dragons, and why not a Spirit Scepter? I actually own one. I tried a Spirit Scepter, and I like using my Aspect of the Dragons better. I'll be using a Heroic Frozen Scythe, and that's my setup. I do have a scroll that takes off 5 mana per use on my Frozen Scythe and Aspect of the Dragons. I'm actually Spider Slayer level 8 because the last time Aatrox was elected, I did a bunch of Spider Slayers in order to meet the requirements for my own guild. That is actually the reason I have this Storm armor set up to begin with. I guess I'll mention this before I begin. I'm only combat 36, which is actually like 5 levels higher than I was before I did my Spider Slayers that I was talking about earlier in the video. I never really focused combat, but I will level up at least once within this video, as you can tell. I'm going to be using my not level 100 legendary Tarantula pet while doing Slayers. I actually leveled this up quite a bit when I did all those Tarantula Slayers that I talked about earlier as well. And speaking of using my Tarantula pet, I will also be using my Sheep pet because this way I'll have enough mana to kill the boss. When I activate this quest, I'll begin an hour of killing Tarantula Slayers right now. So I just go around and right click with my Aspect of the Dragons. Usually I'll be in F5 mode like this. Then I spawn in the boss already, then I just right click a bunch and it dies, and then I spawn in another boss all like that. That was a little bit slow. Actually, I did that in 10 seconds. Actually, I can do it faster. And I do these quite rapidly, and when I was doing these with Aatrox, I was always in F5 mode like this, so I could have a greater field of view, and there I'm out of mana, so right now I'm just kind of melee hitting it with my not very much damage, so that's actually kind of unfortunate. I don't know if I'll be able to maintain enough mana, and I don't really have a melee weapon that does a lot of damage right now, because I'm Undertaker and I'm poor, so that is a bit unfortunate for me, but I do have a good setup for this. Last time I did hundreds of Spider Slayers like this was completely sufficient to do these Slayers rapidly enough to always have enough mana, but then again, I'm having to deal twice as much damage to the boss, and that means I need to use twice as much mana to kill the boss. So that's an unfortunate thing right there, and I can't really invest much into a combat setup right now because I'm still trying to upgrade my mining setup. But once I max out my mining setup, and once I've mined for a couple months, because I'm Undertaker and I mine all day, what else would I be doing? Well, actually Spider Slayer, because you're watching a video about Spider Slayers for some reason, even though I'm not much of a combat person. But personally, I do enjoy the Spider Slayers above anything else I've tried with combat so far because they're so quick. And as I said, I also don't have enough money to really afford a great combat setup as of right now. I mean, this is a great combat setup. It's just that with Derpy elected, I'm unable to have enough mana, but if this was during a time when Derpy was not elected, I'd be doing just fine. But normally YouTubers whip out their giant bank account and buy something else needed to do the task at hand in their video, but I'm Undertaker and I'm poor, as I said, and Auction House is also down right now because it is the Derpy Mare as of recording. I also couldn't really buy anything anyway. But it is apparent at this point that I'm going to be slowed down slightly because I'm really unable to maintain enough mana to kill the boss. I could try using my Frozen Scythe. It uses slightly less mana, but then again, it uses more hits. So because it's taking me a bit longer to kill the boss, I noticed on average, these quests are taking me about 15 seconds. Oh my god, I know. Isn't that just so long? 15 seconds to do an entire tier 4 Tarantula Slayer boss? Guys, that's basically unacceptable. That's a bit of sarcasm right there. This one's going to take me a bit longer, actually, because I'm talking to myself and not really doing a great job. And 15 seconds on average is about 10 seconds faster than my average that I was getting when Aatrox was elected, because, of course, right now you gain more combat experience from Derpy, so I'm actually doing it faster anyway. And come to think of it, Auto Slayer would not benefit me that much as of right now, because, as I said, I'm unable to get enough mana constantly to benefit. So even if I had Auto Slayer, I wouldn't get much advantage at all. If anything, activating the Slayer does give me some time to regain mana for my next quest. I almost just started a Revenant Slayer there. That would have been a bit annoying. 53 minutes and 22 seconds remaining on the timer, meaning I've been doing this for about 7 minutes so far, and I've used just over 600,000 coins with just about 19,369,000 coins in my purse. and I just got a Fly Swatter. I'm getting more combat experience during Derpy, making it so I'm doing Slayers faster. Derpy is a mare that can be good for doing Slayers for Slayer experience, perhaps not for drops, but it is definitely second in line to Aatrox for a mare that buffs Slayers. Again, I was just killing Slayers for a little while without a quest activated. Again, with Skyblock Extras not showing me an inactive Slayer quest message. Is there any way I can fix that, guys? Because I would actually want to know, because I often find myself killing without a Slayer quest activated. I mean, if I'm in a rhythm and I've been doing Slayers for hours and hours, I don't really do that, but if I haven't been doing Slayers very much lately and I'm just starting, I'll occasionally do that. It's not very frequent. It's like maybe once every 10 Slayers or so. Probably less than that, actually. I just got a Tarantula Talisman with about 20 minutes so far that I've been doing Tarantula Slayers. I will pause the timer right now, empty out my inventory. The reason emptying my inventory right now does not count towards the time is because normal people don't pause for like 2 minutes and talk to themselves about what they got. All right, I gotta find an empty backpack. Oh, the good old days of regular backpacks. Can they return? No, they never can. I understand why. All right, so I've gotten some runes. Everyone's gonna say, why not a rune sack? Well, auto-recombobulated runes are cool. And remember, I got a Fly Swatter and a Tarantula Talisman with a decent amount of toxic arrow poison in the mix right here, with several Bane of Arthropods books, only one travel scroll to top of nest, and an Arachne fragment. That's what I've gotten so far in this video. Not bad for 20 minutes of doing Tarantula Slayers, actually. Combat level 37 right now as I spawn in another boss. Just crossing the halfway point right now, and I notice I'm still having trouble maintaining enough mana, and my mana counter is actually glitched right now because I'm out of mana, and it says I have 648 mana. It's kind of lagging a little bit. Not me lagging, but the mana counter lagging, because I was spamming right click, and there's no computer lag involved with that. So something to do with Skyblock add-ons, perhaps. Guys, I just got a Digested Mosquito crazy rare drop. What is my luck this hour? And it hasn't even been 20 minutes since I checked in for the 20-minute check-in. So I have a Digested Mosquito now. And by the way, if you're curious, my RNGesus meter was at 27% when the video started. So it's not like I even had a 100% RNGesus meter. It was actually a fairly low one. So this is extremely good luck, because in less than 40 minutes right now, I'm getting about as many rare drops as I got during hundreds and hundreds of Slayer quests during Aatrox. Do the Skyblock admins just give you more magic find when you're recording for a YouTube video? I mean, honestly, I'd like to know. Oh, wait, guys, I think I know what it is. I think it's because you're subscribing to my channel right now. So many of you are just pressing that subscribe button. It's allowing me to get all these rare drops. I mean, that must be what it is. I mean, I must have gained hundreds and hundreds of subscribers from this video because so many of you are pressing the subscribe button, allowing me to get so many rare drops. Well, funnily enough, I just activated a tier 3 boss by accident. I actually clicked on it and the confirm thing was up, and I actually did hit confirm on purpose once I realized that I was going to start a tier 3 boss, because by hitting cancel, I believe it would have put me out of the menu. Where's the boss? There we go. It would have put me out of the menu, and I would have had to wait for the Maddox Bat Phone to respawn. So I figure I'll just own the mistake, and I'll do one tier 3 in this hour of doing tier 4s. And here we are with 9 minutes and 8 seconds remaining. I'm actually going to empty out my inventory again, pausing the timer to talk to myself. These mobs are attacking me. Please go away, mobs. Let's go back up on this little shroom here. This is an insane hour of loot. Look how much toxic arrow poison I have now. Everything I have now. This isn't even during Aatrox. Digested Mosquito, Tarantula Talisman, Fly Swatter. Guys, I'm gonna pause the timer. That last boss was unfortunate because I literally spawned it instantly. Look, time to spawn, 0 seconds, which is quite good. And I could have completed the entire tier 4 Slayer quest in like 2 seconds if I hadn't have lagged. But I'm about to die to these things. I'm about to die to these things. Please go away. And I didn't even activate a Slayer quest. All right, now let's resume the timer with 6 minutes remaining. I'm actually bummed about that. I could have completed a tier 4 Slayer quest in 2 seconds. Here we go, guys. Another 30 seconds, and I will be done killing Spider Slayers for an hour. And I've been doing a pretty good job of it. Sometimes doing them slowly, sometimes doing them fast. And as we end the hour, there's actually like 2 more people here killing the bosses than there were in the last minute. They just randomly appeared. So overall, there was not much competition. And this looks like it's going to be my last Slayer boss. The timer actually already went off, but I figure I'll finish off this boss. So there we are. An hour has passed. Let's take a look at my current combat experience. Above combat level 37, 400,000 just about. And let's talk about exactly what I got so far. Nothing much since I last checked in. So pretty much what I talked about earlier is what I got. Got a couple Bane of Anthropods books since then, and no auto-recombobulated rune, sadly. So just a quick overview of exactly what I got. And now I'll be back with how much I spent and how much profit I made. I tallied up what exactly I got within the video. I still have this backpack full of things from this video 3 weeks later because I just don't organize my backpacks. This is what I got, and I'm going to go over everything I got within this video, including the 57,100 spider experience. This was during the Derpy Mare, keep in mind, not during Aatrox. So I did 114 tier 4s and 1 spider tier 3 according to this. I got 583,000 combat experience within this video, and I spent 5.2 million coins just about on the spider bosses. And all these items are worth quite a bit of money. The fly swatter is of course worth 500,000 coins. The tarantula talisman is of course worth 2.5 million coins. I did these layers during Derpy, and I'm using Aatrox prices, funnily enough. Okay, 2.5 million coins for the tarantula talisman, and 300,000 coins for the digested mosquito. 1.8 million coins just about for the toxic arrow poison. I'll count the Bane of Anthropods books. 12,000 coins, 40,000 coins for the travel scroll at Spider's Nest, and who cares about runes? Everything added together is just about 5.34 million coins, and if you can do math, I made profit. And that profit was 167,000 coins. And that's all for this video, guys. I'm going to be giving away the contents of this backpack, so like 5 million coins, the tarantula talisman, all that, if you join my Discord. DM me on Discord with proof that you are subscribed to my channel, and this giveaway will take place within a couple days. I'll announce it in the Discord when it ends, but just DM me, subscribe to my channel, do all the things. Have a great day. Goodbye.